Up next, we're going to talk to one woman who is using a modern-day fairy tale to bridge intergenerational gaps. Stay with us. How is it we can make sure that life lessons are passed on from generation to generation?
Well, through reading. Joining us now is Dr. Nicole Cutts. She's going to tell us how she's bridging generational gaps between senior citizens, elders, and millennials. All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I want to jump right into this. You've actually written a book.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, the book is called The Adventures of Isabelle, and this is the first book in the series. And it's a cosmic fairy tale about a princess, a very adventurous princess, and it's also a heroine's quest. It's about her adventures from birth until she goes on her first big call to adventure.
Is it a period piece, or is it, because it sounds like it's back in the old days,
yeah,
and in the future too, so.
Well, it's a fantasy piece, and so the cosmic element, you know, spans all different times, but yeah, in general, it's a period piece, but it's fantasy, so
give
it's
us a
not
quote,
a real period.
read us a little bit of it.
Yes, certainly. The queen tried everything she knew to tame her daughter, to turn her into a lady, someone who would be acceptable, who could attract her own wealthy prince one day. If the girl wanted to ride her horses or hunt with bow and arrow, the queen would suggest that she take up some other pursuits, perhaps cooking, needlepoint, or tapestry.
Ooh.
1950s. Or today, I don't know. It just sounds a little dated.
Oh, my goodness. But you know what's interesting? So you take, getting back to the top of our introduction to you, you take senior citizens. And you match them up with high school girls, like the one sitting next to you, Ballou high schools all around the city. And you have them read to each other. What is the goal? What is the effect of that?
The goal is to have the older women and the younger women share their stories with each other. So after reading, we pull out themes from the reading, and the participants share their experience, strength, and hope with each other around that, because I feel that we learn better through people's stories versus telling, you know, like the older people telling younger people what to do.
Yeah. April, you learning?
Yes.
What are you learning? You're learning about being a woman in 2016?
Yes.
From people who know. They've been there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, they have.
So tell me about the
They
experience.
learned a lot. Well, better solutions to life and all that knowledge, learning from them. They know a lot that we don't know. So we learn from them, and we take that knowledge, and we run with it.
I love that. So you're, what grade are you in at Ballou?
12th.
12th grade.
Yes.
And so you meet these older women in, I guess, outside of this setting. Do you have a chance to dialogue and talk about life and,
Yes.
and what a woman should do?
Yes.
That sort of thing? Tell me more.
Yes. Well, with my friends, we just talk about stuff like becoming women and the future and stuff like that. So that's it.
Okay, and then with the older women in these reading clubs, what do you talk about and what do you learn?
About how hard life is, and well, basically that's it. And
how life is. That's a good lesson.
A lot of support, though, huh?
Life is hard.
So. I love that. And you're kind of bridging that, because bridging the generational gap is not easy.
No.
Tell me it's not easy. It can't be, right?
It's not easy because, you know, we have preconceived notions about people who are not in our generation, and I think this is a good opportunity to break through some of those stereotypes and really learn about each other.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on Great Day Washington.
Thank you.
We see the women of 2016 right here.
Right.
Beautiful. All right, thank you very much.